there's always been a lot of speculation of where he's at. We see him as a really, really important player to our club. He's now 24 and around the 90-game mark, and the club's invested a lot of development in him. And while he's had a bit of an injury-interrupted season so far, we actually see that he's going to be a value commodity to us, not only with what he can do for us down in our back line, but also what he's capable of as a leader around the ground. And I suppose this year, being off the park a little bit, he's certainly mentored a couple of our young key position players, and he's got a wealth of knowledge. Even though he's only a young kid, he's got a wealth of knowledge to impart to our younger backline and then forward line players. And he's held in high regard amongst the players, and it's going to be terrific that we can now build, along with him and Jackson, a pretty formidable backline over the next 5 to 10 years. So terrific news, and it's great for another young player to actually commit the future to our club.
Oh, look, I just had to tick the boxes with my family, and once I got that over the line, it was a pretty simple decision. Love the footy club, love the supporters, love the boys, and really want to help get this club back to where it deserves to be.
I think Bobby gets my mind a little bit by how he goes about his footy and his body language. He's an ultimate competitor at our club, hates losing as much as anyone does, and he's had issues this year with his body, of being able to get himself fit enough to play some real good footy, especially the second half of the season. So he knows what he's got ahead of him in the pre-season and what he needs to do to be a very good player. And as a key back, he needs to spend a lot of time on the ground, but nobody knows the work he puts into preparing himself to play well, preparing the players around him to be able to understand what the opposition are going to do. And the way he carries himself is all because he's an ultimate competitor and wants to win. And he's got that in bucket loads, and that's the main reason why we wanted to keep him in. What we actually see is pretty valuable, the personality traits he's got. Oh yeah, they are. Look, they're at different stages of their career. As Jackson's starting out his journey, and Bobby's got a long way to go on his journey too. But he's put a lot of time and effort into his development. We see now he's going to come into time he's going to play his best footy. He's coming to that age, and that now gains under his belt. So it's pretty significant on both fronts, and hopefully there's a few more to come over the next week or so. But they are hard to find. You good key position players, and the club's done a great deal of work, and Peter Rowe's done a lot of work, to try and get these guys over the line. And it is a terrific sign that they actually see that there's a real positive future coming at this club.
We've had a couple of words to him, but he's going to make a decision based on whatever he's got to weigh up, and hopefully we'd love to have him at the club. He's obviously a pretty exciting prospect for us going forward, and will play a pretty big part in our future.